Good afternoon.
Peace and love. How are you?
I am Mr. McKinney. There are some real concerns going on with BPL,
Okay.
uh, and there needs to be a deep dive because it's very concerning.
Okay.
Uh, in the government's haste to meet a 2030 in terms of converting more than 30% of the power generation to renewable energy, they have used that as a crux
I see.
to I don't know what they actually did to BPL in terms of the uh, the new setup that they have with Island Grid and
Yes.
Bahama Grid,
Those things are
and
very important. What you're saying. Yeah.
tho-
Mm-hmm.
what the functions are of those two different entities and what the ownership structure is. Now, I went to pay my bill today, and my bill was triple what it was last month.
What?
And when I queried the bill, all the lady could have done, because she couldn't come up with a justifiable reason
Hmm.
for why the bill was like that.
Hmm.
She just said, it's summertime and the rates go up or whatever. But summertime was last month as well, but the bill
Yes.
is triple.
Wow.
Uh, and then you're having these concerns with the outages.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe the Bahamian people are getting shaken down when they pay these bills
Mm-hmm.
in order to meet the compliance issue with BPL in terms of that renewable energy structure
I see
that
your
they
point.
have in place.
Mm-hmm.
And those two structures that came in, rather, I don't know who, it'll be interesting to see who is behind the ownership of Island Grid and Bahama Grid,
Mm-hmm.
because obviously
Two
they've
different
taken
entities.
ownership of power generation
Mm-hmm.
and power distribution.
Power distribution
But
is
in
correct.
terms but in terms of the capital outlay to
Mm.
bring those different entities up to
Who's
standard,
behind that?
they're not fitting the bill for that.
Understood.
The Bahamian people appears to be fitting the bill for these two new
My
structures,
lord.
Bahama Grid and Island Grid.
Hmm.
Now they're gonna reap the benefits after all the infrastructural changes are made. But we get to pay the tab and they get to reap the benefits.
My lord.
So
So
it's
that's why
really
you that's
concerning.
why you call it a shakedown. They're fleecing the Bahamian people, is what you're
They're
saying.
fleecing the people.
Mm-hmm.
They took ownership structure. They're supposed to come in with capital
And they
in
didn't
order
come up with
to.
capital.
They didn't come with the capital, so
No.
they're shaking the Bahamian people for these upgrades. And then when the upgrades are done, the energy costs will go down, but the Bahamian people would have paid for those upgrades,
My lord.
benefiting from it.
Hmm.
You know, it,
You may
this
be
can't
onto
be
something,
happening
B
in the
here.
modern day
Yeah,
Bahamas.
you may be onto something here. We've got to really investigate that because what you said makes a lot of sense. And I'm not saying that BPL and those are shaking people down, but what they're doing, they are associated with these people who are a part of their new compliance team for distribution, the rest of it, those two entities that you called. And so that means then that somebody is doing something hanky panky or something that's untoward wherever the Bahamian people are concerned because they don't even know that they're paying the bill like that. They wouldn't even, they'll just say, okay, that's what the bill was, I had to pay it, I had to pay it, I had to pay it. And that's what happens. But we have to get involved, Mr. Smith, Mr. Ricardo, to a point where we are so involved that we know exactly what these people are doing every step of the way. Which means that you don't have to be an electrician or somebody who understands this thing. You got to just follow the money on these things and understand like you have done. There has to
Yeah,
be some
it's
kind of shakedown that's happening to the Bahamian people, and we are paying for it. And that's wrong.
yeah, we paying a heavy price, and it's across the board.
My
It's
Lord.
not political, because no matter who you are, the bill is coming,
Mm-hmm. My Lord.
and so we
They just want the
really
money.
need, yeah, and as a people, as a Bahamian people, and the consumer of BPL, we really need to find out what's really going on behind the curtains with
Yes.
the ownership structure
We
and
must.
where,
We
why
must.
we're being charged, what we're being charged, what component that these new ownership structures put in place.
Exactly.
What are they bringing to the table? What are they taking away from the table?
Exactly.
Because you
Boy.
can't take anything away if you didn't bring anything.
Hmm.
So these are questions that need answers, and answers need to be coming forthwith.
Okay. Well, I've made some notes
Thank you very.
on your questions, and let me tell you something. We shall be looking at that in depth.